Corinne Fitzgerald is here at Bear Country 95.3. We chat on Monday mornings. Good to see you, Corinne.
Good morning, Kevin.
All right, last week we were talking about buying and selling homes, and you said you were going to mention a contingency factor this week, but you also wanted to recap a little bit of what we discussed last Monday.
So if you do purchase before you put your house on the market,
Yeah.
the other benefit that I forgot to mention last week is that you can fix the house up before you move in. It gives you that time to be able to do any painting or any changes to the house that you want.
Very nice, yes.
And you don't have to move in one day. When you sell and buy in the same day, you typically have to be out and in
Yep.
the same day. And when you sell first, it gives you that time to move things in slowly and take your time setting it up. So
Gotcha.
that's another benefit.
Very good.
Okay, so now today we're going to talk about the egg. We talked about the chicken last week. We're going to talk about the egg.
Right.
Okay, and that means that you are going to want to put your house on the market.
Right.
I'm sorry, you're going to want to make your house contingent upon the sale of your house. Okay, so you found a house, but you can't sell first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to be able to find the house and then put your house on the market contingent on the sale of your house.
Right.
Okay, so here's a couple things you have to think about. Number one, if you're in a market that's heavily competitive like we are now, a lot of sellers don't like sale contingencies.
I would think that you'd have to be really patient for something like that to happen.
You have to really set it up well to make the seller feel secure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so a couple things to think about. One is you better have your house really ready to go on the market. Okay, because the second you find the house that you want, it's going to turn on the market right away and it's going to sell.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to make sure it's priced correctly.
Right.
When you make that sale contingency, a couple things you can do is you can ask the seller in your offer to have the listing agent come take a look at your house to see that the house is going to be priced correctly. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can put a period of time that you have to sell your house. Like if we're in the middle of winter, the seller may give you 30 days to sell your house. Okay, so that might be something they might do, and giving you a time frame to do that,
Okay.
not leaving it open-ended.
Right.
Okay, the other thing you could do is a kick-out clause. You could say to the seller, you know what, I'd like to make an offer on your house. I'm going to give you the opportunity to continue to market your house. I'll put my house on the market, but I'm going to say that if you find a buyer that doesn't have a house to sell and you're willing to take that offer, you're going to give me 48 hours to drop the sale contingency. Okay, and move forward, otherwise the deal is null and void. Okay, and by doing that, you could also write a letter to the seller. When you're making the offer, write the letter to the seller telling them why you want to buy it and things like what you're going to do to make sure that your house sells fast.
Gotcha.
So those are some ideas that can position you in a better light to the seller of the house that you want to buy with that sale contingency, because in a market as we are in now, it's less likely a seller is going to be all excited about taking a sale contingency when they don't have to.
Right.
But it is an option.
Yeah, well, like you've been saying before, it's low inventory right now, so
Right.
Easier chance for them to sell their home.
It is.
Possibly to somebody else. Corinne Fitzgerald is from Fitzgerald Real Estate right here in Greenfield. More information is online at fitzgerald-realestate.com. Enjoy the day.
Yeah, you too.